Yep, absolutely. Well, buddy, talk about excited. Probably the biggest movie star in the world had something to say about you around this time period, and I want to read it. In the Observer at the time, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wrote a letter and had this to say about you. Yes, Kurt Angle. To this day, Kurt Angle is my all-time favorite performer to work with. His athletic ability and work rate inspired and pushed mine every single night. He was always 100% egoless in his approach to the performance, which is a rarity in pro wrestling. We shared an athlete's mentality in the ring, and it was an honor to work with an Olympic gold medalist and such a good man. Dude, those are some big words from a big star, my friend.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah. That's good.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, that's amazing.
From Dwayne Johnson. I mean, I have so much respect for the guy, and he did a lot for me starting out. You know, he was my first world title. I beat him for the world title. And at that point in my career, I couldn't carry my own match. He had to carry me, and he did a tremendous job. I learned a lot from Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, this is an open invitation from the Kurt Angle Show for you to join us anytime.
Come on the show, Dwayne.
Because listen, not only would you be entertaining and fantastic to have on and tell stories, but it's guaranteed you could make Kurt Angle cry, and we're here for it. So
I promise I'll cry.
He'll cry on demand if you want. If you can come on the show, man, that would be so cool. But man, I joke and kid, but that is so that's so cool. That's it's got to mean a lot to you.
That is cool, man. He didn't have to do that, and he did, which I appreciate very much.
There's also talk of you heading over to Japan to be part of the New Japan Tokyo Dome show, but there's a lot of hurdles since you're the IGF champion of Inoki's holding the split IWGP title. Were you involved in any of that, or was that just all left to the office to figure out?
That was all office. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. It was a big mess. And, you know, knowing I was wrestling for IGF and then New Japan, it was very confusing the way they split the titles and all that stuff. And I heard that my IWGP title was the third belt, I guess, the third one that they made of IWGP. So it was a little confusing.